I hit it too.
Good. That's good.
Welcome to Harley Designs.
Oh man, I missed out on that one. Welcome to Scale Builders Guild.
Week 67 live stream takeover.
Oh, it just never ends, guys.
It never does. I cannot believe how consistently consistent we've been.
This is the most consistent I've been at anything in my entire life.
Like, listen, it's Wednesday. I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
Other than waking up and living every day consistently since I was born, this is the second best thing I've ever done.
Yeah. Man.
Check in, let us know where you're watching from, and I can't think of anything to
Can't think. You see, I have to come up with a question every week for the Scale News.
Yeah.
So, what shoes you're wearing?
Yeah, what brand of footwear
Crocs
are you wearing?
Crocs
do not count. No matter how many winches have been installed on your Crocs.
How many times did you get sent that video?
Only twice, I think.
Man,
because I'm not the Croc guy. You're the Croc guy.
I guess I got sent that Croc video with the winch so many times.
Yes.
It's
like anytime there's like a thing.
Yeah.
RC related.
Yep. Like
even like outside of our RC community and my like personal Instagram or my friends' Instagram or whatever, they're like, hey, you gotta check. I know you like radio controlled vehicles.
Right. And it's normally when it comes from the person who isn't like directly in that genre of, and they see it and they're like, gotta send, and it's like, yep, that was super popular in 2013. That video was all over. That is why it is in 240p.
I got some people who sent, after I've shown them the steam truck, they sent me videos of the real one. They're like, did you know there's a real one?
Like, no way, they copied mine. Isn't that amazing?
What?
Speaking of, nice hat.
Hey, yeah, nice hat. Although mine looks a little more, I don't know, youthful than yours.
Listen, hats are supposed to have a curve. That's to stop the sun from multiple angles.
I thought if it were flat, it would stop.
It was in the original patent.
Hang on, let me do the really obnoxious thing then.
The really obnoxious thing is not just this; it's when it's just the front lip.
You bend just a part of it.
Just the front.
Let me get my what's that tool called? What is this? Hang on. I'm getting a tool. Can you get one of these?
Yeah.
That's what we need here.
Let's see. Do I have? I know.
No, I'm not gonna ruin this great hat. This is a satisfied jerky hat. You don't just get one of these. You get one of these when you eat a lot of hot jerky.
How many of you have flat bill pliers just handy? You should. Within arm's reach. How many of you are staying within arm's reach of some flat bill pliers?
Yeah, that's the question for next week. What random strange tool do you have that's just right over there?
The circle maker?
I actually don't have a circle maker handy, but that's because I can draw one.
Thanks everybody for checking in, by the way.
Yes.
Mike J, did you catch Holmes' Hobbies live stream where I got him to give his opinion on you? I did not catch Holmes' live stream.
That was yesterday, I believe.
I did not see that. I was sorry, adjusting my camera a little bit.
I was working.
I mean, I watched Matt's live stream for a bit.
Yeah, John's got to get his timing right. You can't have those at like noon on a Tuesday.
Oh, is that when it was?
Yeah, they're like, no, you got to have gotta go prime time.
Right, exactly.
It's like, did they air Growing Pains at noon on Tuesday? No.
Do you know when Who's the Boss was on? Like, your dated references or something else.
Alex just said the same thing. Holmes' stream was weird. He did it in the middle of class. mercy, underdog. I thought you had to leave the sticker on to leave the bill flat. No, you can remove the sticker.
I think
that's the one thing I don't do. I don't leave the stickers on.
you're not that guy.
I am that guy, but I'm not that guy.
Oh, okay. Oh, true.
It's a screen name, guys.
Matt and I are wearing Satisfied Jerky hats tonight.
Yep.
Not for me, not just because of this, but I've actually been wearing this for like the last 4 or 5 days. I actually wore it during the scale news. I normally don't wear a lot of branded. This is such a nice hat, though.
Yeah, it is a good hat.
That I've been wearing
usually,
daily.
And I probably already have it. Yeah, I got a little tiny line there on my forehead because my head is a strange shape.
That I actually don't have the top half of my skull anymore. That's why you only see me with hats. So
yeah, I don't know what his hair looks like.
Yeah. But tonight, Matt and I will be eating the Satisfied Jerky old-fashioned beef brisket Armageddon.
Armageddon.
If you can see, there's a little arrow
there's
down
an
here.
arrow.
Other side.
There's an arrow
and,
right there.
And that points to the back where it says, "Be aware. Please be aware. Handle with extreme caution. Do not touch eyes. Do not touch private parts. Wash hands before using them. Extremely hot.
Eat at your own risk. Discard package appropriately." I think the wash hands before using them is in reference to your private parts.
I'm guessing so.
There's a lot in here, and I'm not eating all of it.
So last time I gave Matt quite a bit of hell about not being willing to eat an entire bag of jerky, which is just the standard. However, he prefaced tonight with a we're not going to eat.
We're not eating that.
Whole bag. And I agree. Any jerky that comes with such a label, warning label, is not a whole bag style jerky. Gunnar Nissen, thank you very much for the $1.99. He says
Gunnar,
flat bills are
the jerky.
He says flat bills are right up there with Carolina squat. Gunnar is Mr. Satisfied Jerky.
Yes, he is, and he sent quite the care package this time to me.
I'm looking. Well, he did why as well. Although this is all that remains.
Oh God! He sent me. I only got this yesterday or 2 days ago. He sent me 2 packages of Armageddon, which I think is just a waste. I'm not kidding. But then he sent me a nice variety of other flavors: garlic pepper, sea salt, honey and pepper, spicy sweet, which Rebecca really likes. She likes
that's
that
my favorite one, honestly.
Mango habanero. Her favorite is the Korean barbecue.
The sweet hot and the mango habanero.
Yeah, mango habanero is quite good. Gunnar Nissen, $1.99. Thank you. I'm giddy like a schoolgirl. Oh dear.
And we're also going to have Moose Jaw on later tonight for 5 questions. Yeah. We had Moose Jaw on last time we ate stupid jerky.
I'm not doing that this time. Let's just have a little bite of this jerky and then just move on.
I see. That's what I'm wondering is, I agree. We're not going to try and eat it every time. The question is that do we try and eat jerky before we try and answer questions, or
no? Let's save that till the end.
Okay,
that's how we'll sign off. Just sweaty messes. Feisty Goat, thanks for the $2. No question though. You're allowed to ask a question.
Right. Get the milk ready.
Try to do mail call.
I do not have
milk either. I
don't even have milk in the house.
I've got a bubbly and a strawberry grapefruit vodka beverage.
I have bubbly water. We don't have milk in the house. We have
I've got oat milk.
That's the worst one.
No. Oat milk is the best one.
No.
I prefer it to almond milk 5 times out of 5.
You're insane.
No. It's delicious.
You want to know how to lose all of our viewers? Let's argue about the different types of milk substitutes. For one, you're the most wrong with oat milk. Coconut milk, top one. Almond milk.
I love coconut milk. Almond milk is okay. Soy is garbage. Rice is even worse than soy.
I've never had rice milk, but either way,
it's gross. Oat milk is great. But oat milk for the win. I'm getting all kinds of oat milk.
Oh, you guys are terrible. It's like oatmeal water.
No, it's like cereal milk. It's perfect.
No, it's oatmeal water. It's like, ugh.
Cow milk is the best because it's actually milk. Ian Turbot wants to know where the teats are on an almond. Well, you can only milk the female almonds. First.
Ryan Davis says, all hail whole milk, but he spelled whole just HOLE. Like,
which hole is that
what?
coming out of? You know what? I'm going to pass on the whole milk.
Oh my God.
That's great.
I don't think that my mail call this week is non-existent. I was just trying to think. I'm like, well, it's almost non-existent.
Well, so I got some stuff.
You should go.
You
or do you want me to go first?
Okay.
Both of mine are handy.
Oh, okay, you go ahead.
They're very
mine are
boring.
all handy too.
I ordered a bunch of stuff from Illumilite.
Is this like glow in the dark paint?
No, it's casting resin, like silicone mold making casting, and then
nice.
black mold resin. So I have something specifically that I would like to try in mold. So
you're gonna need to.
I got black.
I think so Nicole will have to help you.
Jesus Christ. Go. What did you get in the mail? Jesus Christ.
All right. So first of all, I got a very nice mug from 2.4 Designs.
Oh,
it's a Kentucky Sky.
I also, however, I think I was shorted because my PS7 orange doesn't have any orange.
Yeah, that's the joke.
It's pretty awesome. Still.
On the back, it says #brought to you by.
I confide in my friends and I get ridiculed.
That's what you get. Don't tell anybody anything.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you, Jeremy, for that. That's really great.
Quite funny.
And something that was sent to me back in April finally arrived. And I hope Dana's watching because he sent me this really nice giant sticker. Warning. Beware of wife. Man of house is cool. He's into RCs.
RCC.
Oh, it appears to be a spelling mistake. The extra C is for extra control. Thank you for that, Dana. He's like, hey, did you get that thing I sent you? I was like, nope. He's like, oh, well, it came in like a 8.5 by 11 folder. I was like, nope, never came. Just showed up today. 2 months took to get here. What else? Spectrum sent me their Firma 60 sensorless sensor.
The crawler system.
Another crawler one with a 2100 kV motor, which I already actually. It's funny. They said, do you want one? I said, yes, please. And they said, which one would you like? And I said, give me the one in the middle, thinking that I already had like 1800 kV. I had the 2100 already. So I got another one.
If you had a inventory of all the things you had.
The inventory is only for things that aren't in things already.
So, that's a good point. And I'll allow that.
Thank you. So that's pretty good. I'm glad to have another one of those. The 2100 is the mid-range. So that kind of,
that is a good mid-range. I mean, it's
right in the middle.
Yeah.
You're more of a 2650 guy. I know that.
On the higher end, but that's fine. For 2100 in mid-range, very reasonable.
Okay. All right. And finally, this is one of many things that showed up the other day. But it's a very exciting thing for me anyway.
I'm trying to understand what could be exciting to you.
Comes in a big box.
Oh, yes. Your 3080. All of you computer people like me are also very jealous.
You're nerding out right now. This is extremely exciting stuff because this is a hydro copper, which is a water blocked 3080. So
yes,
That
Matt
means
is going to custom loop water cool.
Yep. I'm sucked in. EVGA has sucked me in.
Yep.
It started with the streaming computer.
How the crap did he get that? Great Matter Fab says.
I don't know.
Damn.
Who did you rob to get that card?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yes. Nerd.
Worth it.
Exciting and extremely expensive. Apparently, there's something on the back of the shirt.
Back of what?
Did you get one of these shirts too?
I did, but I put it right in the wash.
I guess you didn't look at the back of the shirt.
I did not. I gave it to Nicole to put in the wash. What is on the back?
It says, "Satisfied jerky. I only put the hottest meat in my mouth."
Well, I guess we can technically wear that after today.
I missed that. That's great.
Wow.
I was like, cool, nice shirt.
Yeah, I thought the same. I've told the story before, I know, but Jerry from the DMG he also worked for a t-shirt place at the time, and they had like some screw up on like some Chiefs shirts or something like that. And he had given me one at an event because it had that screw up on it, but then he printed on the back with a big, like large letters that says, "I heart Justin Bieber." And I wore it at the event. Funny day. We were all jokey. Local comp. Ha ha ha. Anyway, went home, whatever. Obviously took it off, threw it in the wash. And then got home from work one day when I used to work in, button ups and slacks. Got home. I was like, I need to mow the lawn real quick. Changed real quick. Grabbed a t-shirt. Driving my riding lawnmower against, next to our very busy street. Everyone's just looking as I'm driving my riding lawnmower, just big "I love Justin Bieber" across the top of my shoulders.
Checkered Pass said the 3080s going in the steam truck. Might fit. That water would be a little warm, though, I think. It wouldn't be optimal cooling. Did I have to trample someone at Micro Center for it? I can see Matt robbing a semi in a black Honda Civic like in Fast and the Furious. Johnny said, now some crypto miners' kids are going to starve. Because that's all these people are using them for.
Yeah, exactly. Just mining away. So
ridiculous.
Oh, man. Yep. But I'm trying to decide if I'm going to, once I get,
you're going to build another computer, aren't you?
I'm probably going to redo the one that's in this room for the streaming.
Yeah.
And then I might take my 2070 Super, put it in here, put my 3080 in my.
You have a 3080?
Well, that's what I will do. I will do I might just do the 3090 just to one up you.
I'm sorry, they don't have any more of those. They've got a really cool 1080 Ti.
1070.
If you want one.
So.
Actually, I'll sell you my 2080.
Right.
If you're interested. $10,000.
Trade you for a Ripper.
Ripper 2?
Yeah. Banned.
Ah, damn it.
300-second timeout for you.
Banned from my own stream. Well, all right. See you later, everybody.
Oh, God. Yeah, the...
Alex goes, why can't kids just try to hack into computer systems they aren't supposed to, like I did when I was a kid?
Yeah, like, this is what you're supposed to do on a computer.
Crypto mining. Crypto mining uses as much electricity as Argentina now, says Ian Turbot.
Well...
Or is it Ian Turbo GT?
So that's what they're crying about.
I got banned. Yeah. All right. That's it. That's all I got. Well, I mean, there was a whole bunch of other stuff that I ordered to go with this card, because obviously when you're doing a custom water loop, you got to order everything brand new.
Right.
You got to start again. So EKWB, I got a big shipment from them coming in. I have a new motherboard and case to build in, and I'm theming this one.
Yes, because you are modern now.
I've gone to,
you are a computer modder.
mod. Turbot, as in the fish.
I didn't know that it was a fish.
You've never had turbot before?
No, I have not.
You probably thought you had a turbo fish. Yeah, give me one of them turbo fish.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds great. Yeah, so you got all that. I did not I don't know what I was doing last week, but yeah, it was not oh, that's a boldface lot. I got something exciting.
Is
over there. It's right there.
GeForce RTX 3080?
It is not. Hold on.
Hi, Seafart Fire Truck. Thanks for the $2. Hi, Matt and everybody. What's Josh going to get? Oh, it's a box. And what a box.
What?
And what a box, I said.
It's a wooden box.
Oh, a wooden box.
Wooden.
Woulda, coulda. Oh, ooh, what's in there?
Toy-An.
Oh, engine. You got one of those model engines.
Yep. So,
which one did you get?
The kit. So it's all the individual components, all in foam cut. But I was going to do this Friday, but
hold that up. I want to see that.
Well, you can only see one layer. There's like 4 layers.
Good golly. So which is this, the 4-cylinder or 6?
No, they only make one kit.
Oh.
The kit, they make a 4-cylinder, they make they have a new 2-cylinder kit coming out. This is a single, but it's the only one that they make in a kit version right now.
Okay.
Until they do the new 2-cylinder, which depending on how this goes, I may do the crowdfund on that 2-cylinder. But yeah, so I was going to do this Friday for the live build, but Nicole is not here, and she was actually like, "Can you wait for me on that?" Like,
is she feeling okay, or
yeah, like what? So,
is this Nicole?
Yeah, like I didn't bring my girlfriend home, but no. So Nicole is on her way to a bachelorette party right now.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, but it should be a grand old time. It's very scheduled.
Oh,
very scheduled. I shared the schedule with my mod chat.
Is this the bride's like maid of honor who's put this together?
Yes.
So she's a real barrel of fun.
Yeah, she's like a research scientist.
Ugh.
Yeah.
So around 6:30, we're gonna maybe have a beverage, but it can't be alcoholic.
Yeah. It's just like, oh yeah, it looks very fun.
And then after that,
it's like, I mean, but the schedule ends like promptly at 9 p.m. every night. Like, oh yeah, that's the end of the night.
Well, good night, everybody. Big day tomorrow. Got paddleboarding at 7:30
until 8:45.
Then a light breakfast, and then get your hiking boots on.
Yep.
That sounds like a thing.
Yep, sounds like a thing. Brazen scale. Yeah, I'm not. I don't think there's any chance of me making a last-minute flight to Axial Fest.
No. He already asked me a bunch of times and said, there's lots of places along the border that you could just stumble across. I was like, what, with a RC car on my back?
I mean, they'd probably just ask you if you were lost.
Hey, mister, where are you going? Because you should turn around, okay, please? Ian Turbot wants to know if the kit comes with the electric starter and alternator.
I don't think it's an alternator, but it does come with the electric start. It's a little brushless motor.
Yeah. Okay.
But it does not appear to have come with a speed control to turn it over, which is whatever.
You just wire it direct. Just throw a battery on there. Zip.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Well, it's a brushless, so it's 3-phase. That way, it doesn't really work that way. But
don't worry about it.
Yeah. Seafart Fire Truck, $2.
Put 2 of the wires in there. And that's
Thank you, sir. Hi, Josh, and everyone.
Hello, Josh, and everyone.
No more and then. But
Miramax bringing 6 trucks to Badlands. Did you see Axial's doing a virtual concourse if you don't want to go to the actual event?
I have not seen. I have not seen
Oh,
that. I
all right.
haven't seen a whole lot of updates on Axial Fest.
Well, I've been checking the Instagram. That's usually the best place to start.
I hadn't seen a lot of posts. I saw them like doing like a driver's bag thing the other day, but usually they have more stuff leading up to it. It felt like, and I just haven't.
Yeah, maybe it's a little more low key this year, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. That was interesting. I was kind of surprised to not see as much.
Yeah.
I'm
sure it'll be a good time. It seems like it's a pretty decent venue, I think. Is Tony from CCXRC going down there again?
I don't know. I haven't heard. I haven't seen him post anything about that either. I messaged Rich, and
Who?
I was, oh yeah, what? That guy.
I don't. Not familiar with
I messaged Rich from Horizon to personally blame him for ruining an RC company by, making Horizon purchase them. And I was just like, I wanted to extend my out there that you personally ruined. No. Just because obviously when the announcement that Horizon purchased AKA, obviously there was almost no
Universal.
Yeah, people were not happy. I personally haven't really had any bad experiences with Horizon purchasing a company and then, that company's transition affecting me in a negative way.
No,
but
personally, on a personal level, have any of these things affected you?
Yeah, like I mean, I'd be interested if anybody has.
Yeah, I'm curious about that too, because it hasn't certainly affected me personally in any way.
Right. I think the only things that I saw of like people like who actually had some like a valid, actually I think only one was like them talking about some of the restrictions that it caused for importing products into Canada or overseas in general from Horizon, and that became more difficult. The other one was just like some of the shops being like, if you don't order over 250,000, you don't get the new stuff. I'm like, well, it seems like if you're a hobby shop, that's probably a volume you should be doing with one of the biggest distributors of half the names in RC. But
yeah,
that's Brazen was saying the only issue I've personally seen is small hobby shops who can't become Horizon dealers getting these parts anymore. And I think that's it. It's like the real small hobby shops. Where, it is one of those things, but I get Horizon's side of that. It's, you end up with a lot of these places that are, who was trying to, be a hobby shop, but like not going full in. And I don't know. It is weird, especially when you're in that real small ground.
They want to make sure that you're going to take it as seriously as they would as a supplier.
Yeah, exactly. They want you to be a full-time brick and mortar store, and a brick and mortar store like that generally that's open every day for regular business should be able to, or they think should be able to do that type of volume.
Yep.
And I can see where that's
Alex said, considering how the Proline purchase went, I think AKA will do fine.
And it was real weird because the post from Horizon said that they bought AKA's assets, which was a real interesting way to put it.
So they bought a lot of glue.
Right. I just don't know if that meant that AKA had a really, was maybe in, a chapter 11 or something like that.
Well, I hadn't heard anything.
I hadn't either. So I hadn't either, so I don't know. It's hard to say, but I had.
If anything, all it's done is it's freed up money for a lot of these companies to excel at what they're really good at, and having a little bit of insider knowledge like you or I might have, we're at an advantage because we can see that there's still a lot of development happening and things are going on, and they're kind of being left to their strengths, if you will. They have oversight,
and
which
in some
I
cases
think is good in any company.
In some cases, it's even in I think most of the cases, it's actually a big improvement, like Proline.
Oh yeah.
Little thing, like
Huge improvement.
obviously Proline's going to know what new crawlers are coming out, and
Not
they're going to be.
Not that we're saying there's new crawlers coming.
Oh, there's like 10 of them. Have you seen them all? SCX-10.4, SCX-10.5, like
XT. Yeah, they've got them all the way up to 20 now.
I know. I can't believe. I mean, I guess we probably shouldn't say that yet, but they're all done. They're just
Well, the 24 is already done, but now they have to do the 23, the 22, the 21.
Yeah, the whole thing.
But I mean, like, look at a company like Arma, who was picked up at the same time as Axial. I think that they've taken a huge leap forward.
Right. Now, at the same time, when Axial and Arma were purchased, there was also the purchase of Team Durango, who got the axe. Now, I'm not really sure.
What?
You didn't remember that? You didn't remember Team Durango?
Yes, of course I do. I almost bought one of their buggies.
Discontinuing the Vitera Ascender line affected me. That wasn't because of that was kind of because of an acquisition.
Yeah, that was because they bought Axial.
Because they bought Axial and they went, well, we can get rid of this.
Need this.
We can get rid of this thing. Like, just kidding. We knew that sucked too. No, I'm kidding. If you have an Ascender, you can have fun with it. It's just not as good of a car. But
yep. Up next on Scale News, Josh and Matt both acquired by Horizon Hobbies.
Hey, I put right in the title of this one, I'm for sale. It's not even
the highest bidder.
Yeah, I don't even care. I'm not even expensive. You can rent me. No.
Yeah.
Moose Jaw was asking, did Arma get to keep their engineers and designers? Yes. Arma is actually the only company that they've brought on. Well, I guess Proline now broke that as well. When they bought Arma, Axial, all those, Arma is actually based in the UK, and they were allowed to stay over there, and they maintained their own marketing and a lot of that for quite a while.
Everything. Yeah, I think even still.
And that was even a situation that happened when Hobbyco bought Arma. Arma they got to keep everybody, and in the UK, which is, when because that was a concern for Axial. When Hobbyco bought Axial, they were wondering if they were going to have to, merge. Then when Horizon bought Axial, they did merge them because they had a location in Ontario, California, which was close to where Axial's previous spot was.
Yeah.
But,
Kevin Gibbs says, but most of the products were already in the pipeline before purchase, ? In the future, will they keep it up? I think you'd be surprised to learn how many products weren't actually in the pipeline.
Or if they were in the pipeline, they didn't have the funding to go forward. And then when Horizon purchased them, that was like when the SCX-10.3 got greenlit, the Capra. I think the Capra was actually all new after Horizon. The SCX-24, that was something that was done way before.
Long before.
But never got off the ground with Hobbyco. Then Horizon got it, made it happen.
And that's
Horizon was the one who
success.
Yeah, Horizon rebooted the SMT-10. They rebooted the Yeti Juniors. All of those things were like dead with Hobbyco.
Yep.
So yeah, there you go.
We know now that Arma has an American influence with the Arma NASCAR livery. If you haven't seen that, you should check it out. I posted it on my story. I thought it was pretty cool. It led to a lot of really interesting speculation. People are like, "Oh my gosh, a NASCAR Arma RC, cool."
Did you see the comments of the actual post?
No, I didn't. No.
It was all just like if there was 200 comments, if there was 200 original comments, there was 400 total comments because it was Arma having to go back after everyone and go, no, this isn't an RC. We're sponsoring a full-size one. No, this is not an RC. We're sponsoring a full-size car.
Which is pretty cool. I posted that I was pretty surprised because Armas can turn left and right. So,
Ha ha ha.
NASCAR joke.
NASCAR.
I
joke.
watch F1.
I am superior. I have many leather-bound books. Oh, I missed a one from Gunner. Appreciate it again.
Oh yeah,
and he said, "Let's." He put out a 10% off code. It's hashtag Harley Scale. There you go.
Oh, that's weird. On mine it says, "Let's do a 10% off code hashtag Scale Harley." So, which one do you think is the one that works?
Harley
I guess
Scale.
you'll have to buy some jerky and find out.
Brian Sherwood, thank you. Always late in the summer, he says. Much appreciated. Thanks for joining in. Arma makes full-size cars now too. What? Yeah. This is brand new information.
LOL F1. We all know Rally is a superior racing.
Is that Alex?
I'm not yeah, of course it is.
Of course it's Alex.
BTC is superior to F1 any day. What's BTC? British touring cars.
Those are pretty fun.
That is pretty fun to watch.
Yeah, still.
F1 gets the dollars though.
Yeah, that is very true.
Going. We got a triple header this week or this next 3 weeks. So there's a race every weekend.
Where are they at?
They were in France last weekend, and then they're at Austria for the next 2. Because they, that whole thing going on
with getting canceled and then just doing back-to-backs.
Yeah, French GP was very good. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Phoenix had just said stadium truck racing is the most. The super stadium trucks that are racing on the on-road circuits with the ramps everywhere,
and they're just like they're going sideways in the air, and then a bunch of these,
and every corner they're just hanging that wheel. Oh, it's so good, good.
Yeah.
So
Reliant Robin Racing is where it's really at.
Oh, that's Gunnar just said. Camtex showed up today. When's the 24-hour race?
Yes.
That's one that I think we honestly we're gonna have to. Yes.
I cut some windows.
Cut some windows. You got the roof scoop on. Oh, that's awful. So
yeah, we're gonna do that race. We're gonna do it in 2022. So you have lots of time to prepare.
And then Matt can make it as well.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the whole reason we're postponing.
Yep. But it's going to be great. Looking forward.
Oh man, I can't wait. I came up, there were some really good suggestions last night on what my paint scheme should be.
Oh, did you talk about that? I must have joined in after that.
You must have missed it. But there's 2 kind of leaders right now. I was thinking about Mutt's cuts for a little while there.
Which would have been good.
Would have been good, would have been great. But now I'm starting to think about weight and aerodynamics.
Oh, because that's what's going to hold you back.
We're doing 24 hours, a little extra wind resistance over 24 hours, that adds up to a long time.
Yeah, true story.
That's time around laps that I can't afford. So Uncle Albert's Lawn Service was a good choice.
Pardon my noob? Who's
that? No, that actually didn't come from Richard. But
oh wait, that's creepy Uncle Albert. But
Uncle Albert, creepy Uncle Albert.
It
didn't come from him as a suggestion, but it did come from Craig, I think. And then there was another one where I do the weird green car that Homer buys from the country that no longer exists, and it's like shift it into H. So I'm doing that one because that actually was a 3-wheeler. So
interesting. I have no idea what you're referring to.
I'll send you a link later.
Okay, it's more funny when you explain it. I totally agree.
It's actually my icon, my thing on the forum, my avatar, my animated avatar is him trying to shift it into H over and over and over again.
Scott O'Blander, thank you, sir. Speaking of Viterra, send me those extra VP twin hammers trailing arms I know you have. Who knew that those would have all of a sudden become so desirable again? Sad
Is it because
news.
of all the knockoffs?
Well, no, we made those up until this year, I think, because they were always just one that kind of trickled out because people used them for custom builds here and there. However, we sold the machine that used to make those, and I Don't know if that will be tooled up ever again. So
that's too bad.
it could be. It's possible, but it's unlikely, if I was going to say.
Alex Callie said, I've done endurance racing with RCs. You'd be surprised at what matters. So, see, I'm already thinking ahead. I'm smart.
I think he's saying nothing matters. Just drive the car.
No, that's not what he's saying at all.
I think he is discussing, though, people that have actual race cars.
No, he was talking about RC endurance racing.
Oh, no. I'm saying like actual RC race cars. You should see these Camtechs, Alex. There.
Wait, I'm doing that too fast. I don't know. If you set that body up right, I don't think you're going to get a lot of.
That is true. I think you're gonna touch the front of it, but
we'll
maybe you won't roll over. Granted, they are for banger racing, so there's going to be a.
Does that have something to do with what you're getting molded?
Yes, right. It's just going to go on the. It's going to go on the hood. like
I think you're giving yourself too much credit there.
Idiocracy.
All this movement.
The Dildozer.
See, I still haven't seen that movie. I gotta watch it.
God, how have you not seen Idiocracy? I can't.
And yet I've seen Flying Cars 3 times. Brian Sherwood, thanks for the $2. No stickers for me. Long live Ripper 3. Did you not get in on the stickers? I'm sorry to hear that. Those sold rapidly.
Yes, they did. That, you know what? It was you did good work there.
Thanks. There were some good ones on there. I think the blank one is my favorite, though.
So
I left this blank, so you make your own sticker.
Yeah. And Gray Matter Fab does bring up a good point. How have you not seen Star Wars?
It's true. Okay. Yeah, only one of the biggest movie franchises of all time.
Yeah. Beef Supreme. Exactly.
I am gonna have to watch. I'll put it on tonight.
It's so good.
All right. So will it be to scale or actual size on the hood? I mean,
it'll be terrible if you can't. It's gonna be terrible if you're not gonna be able to tell. you're gonna have to guess which way. Like,
good one, Travis. Alex is saying, I'm just saying, if you can get 1 extra lap per battery, you cut down on 2 or 3 pit stops and can nail that W. See, I am thinking ahead on this one. This is going to be...
I'm just saying that if you get a bunch of people like us together to race for 24 hours, I'm guessing that there's going to be a lot of people that aren't able to stand still by the 24-hour mark. They're going to be driving with one eye open for the last 21 hours. Like first 3 hours.
Hardcore.
Yeah.
The rest of it, probably not happening.
The rest of it, they're going to have that lean. We've all seen that lean start. Yeah.
Brian Sherwood, he was camping, no Wi-Fi in the woods, so he missed the stickers.
The Time Machine, that ride sucks.
I gotta see this movie.
It's so worth it.
Alex also said that's why you do teams. So,
yes.
For example, Josh, you and I could be on a team together, working together. Imagine what we could do if we worked together instead of against each other on every project. I don't know if the universe could handle that.
I don't either. Have a beer chug every 3 laps. Oh, yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Of course you'll be tired. Real racers sit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get those chair pants. Have you seen those?
They become a chair, like it folds out as soon as you lean back. It folds into a chair.
It's like built into the legs, and you stand a certain way, and like
Oh, it's like all those guys that you see like by the like side of the road, or like they're busking. They're
Yeah.
busking, and they're
What word is
hovering in
that?
midair. You never heard of buskers before? Like
No.
they're either playing a tune or they're like in
Like panhandle?
Vegas,
Oh, okay.
like
Street performers.
street performer busker. That's what they're called.
That a busker?
Yeah, you never heard that
Is
before?
this some old timey word?
No, it's
Huh.
not an old timey word.
Never. I've
What?
never heard. I've never heard that referred to as busking or
Oh, well,
busker.
we have Busker Fest here. Usually, not right now, but we have it.
Huh. Alrighty then.
You guys would be bought by Traxxas. Well, that would be all right.
Hey.
I would accept that purchase.
I mean, that person is obviously behind, but no.
Traxxas doesn't. No,
Brought to you by
Traxxas
Carl's
doesn't
Jr.
buy other companies. They sue them out of existence. That's they're protecting their
Josh, you have a sheltered
what do you
life,
call it?
but I've it's heard of busking. It's not a word I've ever heard of. It has not been in any of the books I've read.
Yeah, they're not usually in
either of them.
Well, yeah, I was just gonna say. What's the latest book you've read? Book, not magazine.
I bought Daryl, what's his name's book about YouTube, actually. It's actually a pretty interesting book. It's like the YouTube.
Is it about like how to get rich on YouTube? Because
no,
you're doing
it is not. What's up, guys? Or how's it go?
What's up, guys?
No, I was trying to do a British accent about how to get rich on YouTube or eBay.
It's eBay.
Whatever.
You have to do this.
Is that what it is? I don't remember. No, it's just an interesting book about the algorithm and a bunch of it's perspective stuff. Fun to see.
A book on the come hither.
Yeah, right. Like, listen.
How to perform the come hither.
Says the brought to you by guy. Busking. See,
they're all over the place in Key West, and I've never heard of busking either.
Yeah, they're always just street performers. Like,
all right, it's fine.
I don't know how we got there, or where we ended up, or why.
Yeah, how did we get there?
I say that we cut ourselves a very carefully measured.
I'm having a very small piece.
We're gonna measure a piece, and we'll X-Acto knife it to size.
I'm just preparing myself. I don't even know if I. My mouth just like started explosive.
Opened my.
It smells like it's on fire.
It smells like fire. It smells like fire tastes.
I don't even want to touch it with my fingers.
I think that's
What can I use?
Okay. How many squares?
No, one square. That's it.
One whole square?
No, not half a square.
I say we do a 10 millimeter square. He told us fingernail size.
What? Like, is this too much?
No, that looks about right.
Okay. That's all I want anyway. Oh, I'm so nervous. My heart's racing. Am I going to have a heart attack?
I don't think so, but man, that'd make great YouTube content.
Man dies from jerky. His sales would go through the roof.
Yeah.
It's like the new Tide Pod challenge.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, snap. You see that dude die on YouTube from beef jerky?
Ready?
Oh, it didn't come off. It's stuck to my pliers. Nope. I don't like this. No,
Yeah, that's uncomfortable.
I don't like that. I'm spitting it out.
You have to eat it. Swallow it.
All right. Oh. Okay,
Okay.
that's pretty hot.
That's got some to it.
Oh. Body says no.
I don't know if drinking is going to make this better or not. I feel like it could just move it around. Okay.
Oh.
Again, this is the Satisfied Armageddon. It has a lot of warning on the back from someone who tried it.
It's pretty hot.
Oh, man.
The secret is to keep eating it. Said nope. Nobody ever.
Oh.
Ah.
Let's call Moose Jaw.
Yeah, let's get him on the phone.
Oh, man.
That's really hot.
That is really uncomfortable. Oh, man. I wish my tongue wasn't in my mouth. Woo!
That's way too hot. Josh, you're frozen.
I'm adding Moose Jaw.
Oh, you added Moose Jaw. Okay. Hang on.
Ah.
Jesus. Hi, Moose Jaw.
Good. You can hear me okay?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Just like, hi, how you doing?
All right, I gotta move Moose Jaw around. Hold on.
How are you
I'm
feeling?
moving.
Are you okay?
We're progressing very slowly.
Take your time on that.
Age is catching up with the mileage.
I can feel in my eyeballs.
Moose Jaw, can you adjust your camera down slightly?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Maybe just
And center.
that way.
There you go. Pretty good. Nice.
perfect. Nice.
How's that?
Don't touch face.
Matt, I think you should ask Moose Jaw like a quick question. A couple quick questions, maybe.
Woo!
He's running away. He ran away.
I'm going to get some milk.
Do you think Simple Green would get it off my fingers?
Yeah, but then, I don't know.
Should I put the Simple Green in my mouth? Holy hell.
I needed another water.
Oh.
Woo!
All I can say, Gunner suggested sending me some for tonight, and I'm kind of glad he didn't.
Yeah, you don't want any of this. Or maybe you do. I don't know.
Oh,
People
man.
like to punish.
I don't want to touch my face.
That's why I'm using Simple Green to get it off.
On your tongue?
No,
Oh.
my fingers. Yeah, I went crazy.
Oh, man, my
God.
mouth.
All right, well, thanks a lot.
My mouth is
Gunner?
going. I cut.
Yeah,
Oh.
my days of extreme hot food are way past me.
You know what? After having that little tiny piece, I would think that eating that whole bag of the other stuff would be way easier now.
Oh, definitely. Oops. Moose Jaw shrank on my screen.
If anybody wants me to send them a bag of this,
Whew.
as a giveaway,
We need to find our next guest, Matt. Be like, all right, before you're coming on, you got to watch Flying Cars and eat a piece of this.
not even a big piece. You can just have a little tiny piece. It doesn't matter.
It's a good thing I had hand sanitizer handy.
Man, oh
It's
man.
still going.
I'm getting it off my pliers because I'm afraid I'll touch those.
I know.
again.
I cut it on my desk, so I used some alcohol to.
Should it be called Armageddon Forever?
Oh.
Primetime RC, your wife can have it. She wants it. But you gotta knowingly give it to her. You can't
I'm taking it to work. Okay.
Dave Zilla, you know what? I'll take one package because I haven't opened this one. I'll take this package to Dave Zilla. He wants it down at Hobbies, so
go.
I'll take it down there. Alcohol.
I feel like
I
can
have
I touch my face yet?
I have airbrush cleaner. That'll do it, right? That'll get it
I'm
off.
so worried to touch my face because
Don't touch anything.
my eyes are watering. Moose Jaw, do we have a theme for tonight's questions?
Axial Fest. Axial Fest.
Oh, cool.
You know, in spirit for those in Indiana and for those that are getting ready for California.
That's a good
Yes.
topic.
Yeah,
I like it.
positive. Something's happening. I don't know, this is entertaining right here. I hate to say. What's with the tape?
I'm taping this bag up. I'm trying to protect things.
The environment.
I feel like the air coming out of
I'm
the
gonna
bag
gorilla
could be
tape
causing my eyes to water.
You're saving lives.
I've got 2 bags, Primetime. I'll send you one. Just DM me on Instagram.
Anyways,
All right, yeah. Sorry. Let's get
Oh,
back
no,
to business here.
I understand. Because, it reminds me, I used to live in South Lake Tahoe, and there's a place called Gold Post, and they had thermonuclear war wings. And they open up the kitchen, and you can smell them from there, and you're like, what have I done?
Yeah. You know what? I like spicy. I love spicy. But I like to enjoy spicy. This is a little bit for me beyond women.
Matt,
But Gunner, thank you.
can the loser of these questions have to do another piece?
No. That's cruel and unusual punishment. I wouldn't do that.
Well, the last time it was like, take a bite for each question.
I know.
And I have like 10 questions.
This one's not. This is not that. Like,
This is not that.
I love hot, like stupid hot even. I don't.
That's
That's insane. All right. Well, I'll try to ask a question and while you guys recruit. So Axial Fest is going on, and a lot of people get excited. They want to build something just for Axial Fest. So let's say each of you were given a raw builder's kit. What would you build to have fun with, that could handle it, but also to get attention? Because sometimes we just like to everybody go, oh, that's cool. So what would you build for your raw builder's kit?
steam powered 6x6.
Matt, you've got today. You're starting today. You're getting the kit.
Yeah,
today.
you're starting today.
Oh. All right. What would I build? That got some attention.
Well, maybe even out of the ordinary for you too. Something you like. I'm gonna do something different with this.
A sea fart fire truck.
I think that what I would build first, if I wanted attention, the first thing that I would do is I would run, not walk, to go get one of those strike force bodies. And just the body alone, you just got to get the raw builder's kit. You put the strike force body on it, instant concourse winner. Like
A whole new category.
yeah, like I would feel bad entering it. Like,
You know what I would do actually, and to be totally honest, I think I would figure out a way to cut up a couple of Lloyd bodies and make an 8x8 Lloyd.
An 8x8 Lloyd. That. You know what? I don't think two 8x8. I don't think an 8x8 Lloyd could out ugly a strike force.
Oof. I don't know. That's some stiff competition there.
And it's a two.
That is not a good looking body.
It is not, but it is a 2-piece body. So the bed is separate. So if you really wanted to, you could do it push me pull you strike force because the back is flat. You just
I don't know.
butt to butt and 4-wheel steer.
Army men.
That strike force, tubed out bed, Yeah, man, I don't know that there needs to be much more. I think it's the perfect combo.
Yeah.
This close to
Those are
release.
bad, terrible things.
I keep wondering what entails a sea fart fire truck.
I imagine that it's part boat.
It's a whole experience, I think. I don't think that you can just see it. I think you have to experience it.
You can't just see it. You have to see fart it. That actually, you know what? I keep changing my mind on this, but in past years, there's always been a water hazard
There has been.
at Axial Fest
Okay.
in California,
Yeah.
and I'm sure at Badlands there's some water as well, just from all the humidity.
Yeah, exactly.
But it would be
is.
fun to do like a Duck W or something, like a
Oh yeah. The
like a military half boat, half truck thing.
yeah, I saw Brazen Scale in here talking about likely going to have a K&K-esque monsoon at Axial Fest Badlands this year, which is
It doesn't surprise me.
it does
The
not.
right area.
Yeah, you get a Midwest event on a week, like it's gonna rain.
All right.
It's gonna rain.
It's gonna rain.
This whole side.
I
like here,
burned the roof of my mouth yesterday,
down.
so it's raw, and I can really feel it in those areas.
Oh, well, during your paint, I'm gonna give that to Matt. How can you go wrong with sea fart fire truck? Any other ideas? I agree with Josh. Yep, a whole new category, but I think a sea fart fire truck would
This game
blow
is
that out of the
rigged.
water.
Yeah.
I'm not rigged. All right. Well, now let's get to going on the next one. Both of you have judged concourses. All right.
I don't know why Josh is Judge Concourse, but yes.
I couldn't find anybody else, but what do you look for when you look at, and let's say we'll just go class 2. Let's say it's class 2 or whatever your favorite one. What do you look for that you're really wanting to see from something that grabs your attention?
So
I'll let Josh go first on this one.
right.
All right.
I would look for things that you can't buy. So that means things that you had to make by hand or do by hand. Preferably for me, it's metal work of some sort. I'd like to see if that's what I appreciate the most is metal. Scratch built bodies are rare. It's just rare to see. So you can't just like be looking for that because it's going to be hard. And even when you do see them, scratch built bodies are rare. Good scratch built bodies are unicorns, so I'm usually looking for metal work, and then a good paint job helps, but metal work for me
All right.
be my number one.
I would say the first thing I look for is an interior.
Anybody can knock out an interior.
Sorry, I should clarify. A good interior that isn't made out of, what was that made out of? A yoga mat?
Craft foam.
You dig dong. Made me so sad. A little piece of me died that day. But yeah, an interior, and when something, the next thing I look for was that thing 3D printed? Because if it was 3D printed, I think points off.
Yeah, agreed.
And I I love my 3D printer. It is amazing, and it's very helpful. But if you can just download it on Thingiverse, that's not nearly the same as scratch building it for me.
Honestly, even if you designed it and 3D printed it, like I love 3D printing for many things.
Kudos to doing that. That's amazing. But again,
still, yeah, if you straight up can't tell that it's 3D printed, great.
Even better.
That's where it's at. But other than that,
I'm having regular jerky because
maybe
gotta
that's a
get
good
that out of
idea.
Yeah. Gunnar, thanks for the $4.99.
Garlic
gave some
pepper.
to a friend. He gave some to his coworker Miguel yesterday. Miguel left work 20 minutes after eating it and hasn't come back since.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Dale C. I missed that one. I'll do a handful on stream. No, you will not, Dale. By the way, his VP Grease really rated for high speeds in the rear diffs. What's your second least favorite holiday? I have had fine luck running it in high speed in diffs. I've ran it in a few things at high speed. Should be fine, especially your TF2. You'll be set. So yeah, not a problem. And second least favorite holiday. Easter?
Yeah.
I mean,
we always have to we like Target, and every Easter was like, remember, Target's closed, because for a while there we always go like, they're closed. Wait, what? Oh, it's Easter. So,
that's like when I go to Chick-fil-A and I'm like, crap, it's Sunday.
yeah, exactly. I'm gonna give that one to Josh. We are 1-1 on that one. I like the hard body thing. I think, even me, one day I hope to get the courage to scratch build a body and so forth. And I think
do it.
Yep, do it.
Start with something easy.
Something square.
Yeah, Pinsgauer, C303, Adventure Trailer. Any of those things.
Well, I gotta get that interior of that Volkswagen bus going first.
Here's a quick comment. This came from Kenneth. He said, "I would think 3D printed is better than just buying another Toyota hardbody, though. New to this part, but already over all the Toyotas." It's a good comment.
Yeah.
And if you're talking about a whole body, it could be. But at the same time, if you 3D printed a whole body and you can just straight up tell it's a 3D printed body, I'd rather see a molded Toyota hard body, honestly. Just because 3D printed parts, even on a nice 3D printer, look like 3D printed parts, which just doesn't look good.
There's a lot of work to take a 3D printed part, even on the best printer, make it not look 3D printed.
Yeah, I mean, Shapeways printers a little bit different, but they still have a pretty unique look. And unless it's in the right area, you can tell, and it's just not that great. So honestly, it's just, if it looks like a 3D printed part, I'm not gonna like it for the most part. And just tons of 3D printed scale accessories, like I'm not a fan.
Yeah. All right, so 2 questions down, 1-1. Here we go. Number 3. So same thing. Both of you are still judging a concourse. So what do you not want to see? Kind of probably said it already, but you can expand on it. What do you not want to see on any car you have to judge?
And we can't say 3D printed now, right?
All right.
Okay. Well,
Hilux body.
That's Matt's go-to. You don't want to see it?
There's been so many. You got to do something pretty unique.
I'll give you that. I'll go more broad. Lift kits.
Can I change my answer?
Nope.
Hilux with lift kits?
No.
You're locked in.
I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm locked in. Josh probably wins this one. But and I'm probably going to offend a whole group of people with this question. But what are those super shitty RC 4-wheel drive tires that were a knockoff before they got the license to do the real one?
Not Stompers. God, they were
really flat and really short.
Mudslingers.
Were they mudslingers?
Mm-hmm. That was RC 4 Drive's first tire, steel tire.
Those are the worst.
They are terrible.
I almost swore out loud.
You almost what?
Swore out loud. I almost use a strong F was going to come out of my mouth there.
Just talk about it. Brushless motor. All right. All right. Yes. I am going to give that to Josh. That is now 2-1. All right, I'm surprised you didn't say, rolled up twigs to look like logs or something, but at least you didn't.
Rather see it. Rather see it.
I'd rather see that.
I'd rather see that than
I'd rather
3D
see that
printed.
than have
I'd
to
rather
judge.
see that than a 3D printed cooler in the back. I'll tell you that.
I'd rather see that than 16 more Hiluxes.
And that's the thing about, I want to do a hard body, but it's like, yeah, it is Toyota monopoly out there, and I'm just...
Well, they did make other trucks.
Yeah, I know. It's got to grab my attention. All right, there we go. Question number 4. Axial Fest still. How would you tell people who are going to Axial Fest for the first time to endure the raffle night?
I have the answer here.
This is the best, because I remember the first time I went, and I'm like, just say the number. Say the number. Stop stalling. What are you doing? I'm sitting in my chair.
Stop throwing tires at children.
Matt, you go first.
No, you went first on the last one, or I went first on the last one.
You don't want to go first? Okay.
You go ahead.
So, it depends on how your weekend has gone, but personally, my favorite thing to do, the raffle time, one of my most favorite times, because everybody is up there. It's the best time to not go and go run trails instead.
Yep,
it is
100%.
the best time. Granted, I get
3
it.
years.
You have a chance of, there is a chance that you could win something great. If you can get somebody who's going to actually watch your ticket that you trust, it's the way to go, because you can go run some trails with some friends unobstructed, go speed. Oh, it's the way to go. I think I got like 3 or 4 trails done in 2019 during the raffle, because it lasts like 3+ hours.
Yeah.
Well, plus you have to go and get set up and sit down and get your spot.
Yeah.
So you're already there for like an hour before it even gets going. If you want a good seat.
Yep.
You want a seat at all.
And that's the thing with raffles, is that you're not necessarily going to win.
Yeah. I don't think this is the side that the hot stuff was in. I don't think I'm swollen on that side. I think it looks pretty normal.
That's just the shape of your face.
I think they're thinking this because I'm turned this way. It looks
yeah.
bigger.
You have it's just the way that it looks. Like Tony says, night run, best ripper run ever. Yes, exactly right.
Yeah, exactly. That was a great ripper run.
Yeah, because we went and ran those courses during the raffle with all the rippers. Super good time. And we just had open trails to ourselves. And then the cops came,
It's
remember?
a little bit different for me. Cops did come. Yes, I do remember that. 4 years in a row that I was there, every single year I was there with, under the guise of working the event.
Yeah.
The first year I filmed the entire thing. So I had to be there to watch all of it. But I had the unfortunate responsibility of filming the entire thing. So...
And the thing is like, how much footage were you really going to use from the raffle? 15?
I got about 30 seconds.
Exactly.
At the end of like a 10-minute video.
That's how long you needed to be at the raffle.
The next few years, I was there in a security sort of detail, because when everyone is up at the raffle, some enterprising individuals might take it upon themselves to go through whatever you left behind at camp. Which was, there was some substantial things taken.
There was.
Which is not cool. So then we kind of developed our own little security detail, and we drive around and make sure that people were not doing that. So then I didn't have to endure.
Can you imagine the golf cart rolling up and it's Matt as security?
Hello, fellas. Can I ask what you're doing down here?
Do you need some help, eh? that looks heavy. Would you like a ride in the golf cart?
Well, Wallet inspector? Well, I do believe everything's in order. Hey, come back with my wallet, eh?
I'm freaking out.
No, all my toonies are gone. Yeah. No, I had some stronger, more scary people with me.
Yeah. Not almost any of them.
Ex-military.
There you go.
But so I guess for me, the best way, there was one other time I got to just sleep in a golf cart. So that was pretty fun. That's probably the best way to do it. Work for Axial. So you are either forced to be on your feet the entire time, giving things away, reading numbers, or chasing people around. Yeah, that's my answer. Work for them.
Go work for them. You said sleep in a golf cart. That reminds me of my golf course job days. I bet Warner Phoenix can relate. So that's a tough one. I mean, I kind of go with Josh because I'm like done trying to.
What's that?
Hey, what is that sound?
Oh, that's the dog again.
Okay.
Baby.
I think you and I both, Matt, were like listening, like.
Is somebody plunging a toilet?
It's just a dog. She's all pissed off now. Whatever.
I was trying to drink water, but fine. Hey, Dana, if you Dana's here, he probably missed the beginning of this, but thanks a lot for the sign. I much appreciate it. It finally arrived.
And gosh, that's a toss-up. I don't know. What are the people saying in the chat on that question? If anybody's saying who won, I don't know. Should we just make it interesting and make it a tie again and leave it for number 5?
Dang it!
Yeah, tie.
We'll tie it.
Yeah.
All right. Even though, gosh. All right. So let's talk about the 24 hours, and I'm going to label it right now. The 24 hours of Satan.
Yes.
What is one definitive rule that you insist needs to be part of this epic race of proportions of stamina, skill, and even thoughtfulness on Alex's part?
What?
On the 24 hours of Satan race. 2022.
Matt, I think
What's
you have to
one
go
rule?
first.
Yeah, I do have to go first. Oh man. You must bring your own bedroll. I'm not sharing bedrolls with anyone.
Okay. Huh. Let's see. Damn it.
You can be on my team, Josh. But you sleep in your own damn bedroll.
Oh, God damn you. This game sucks. I always lose this game. Man. Okay.
Travis goes, even if it's built for 2?
Especially.
Because there's going to be sleeping. You know there is.
Damn it. I don't think I'm going to be able to top this now. This is... That's... No.
Are you calling it?
I've gotten...
I'll give you one. No molded wangs. That's from SFL.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it. I should have went first.
There are regrets.
Ah, damn it. Yeah. No, all of my rules would have just been actual rules.
He's like, rubbing's racing. You're allowed to bump into people.
That dumb guy says, must build a foam interior. That would have been it. That dumb guy. That was. Yep. Should have said it. All cars must have
We
foam
need
interior.
an official scaled item from SBG, a bedroll.
Yeah. I'll be handing them out before the event starts. You must glue it to the outside of your truck.
God damn it. I'd lost again. It's like the third or fourth one of these in a row.
This is my 6th time on here.
I've lost 6 times in a row.
No, and you've lost.
No, you won
Did
one. Haven't you?
I think it's just one.
Yeah, I think I won once.
I'm trying to get away from that stupid rule of, come back. I mean, it works in a classroom, but you guys have enough self-esteem problems. You don't need me.
Right.
You're talking to 2 people who live most of their life on the
Exactly.
internet, so.
I don't need validation from strangers.
Please love me.
I'll make a video every week, I promise.
3 free videos every week, guys.
Oh god. The garlic pepper has helped.
Yeah, garlic pepper is delicious.
It is quite good.
The honey pepper one.
And now that
quite
Nicole's
good,
out of town, I don't feel so bad for all of the garlic.
Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. We should post. Where did I put it? I'll post a picture of this online so you can make tiny scale versions of it to put in all your trees.
Along with a little burn hole in the seat.
And a little tiny container of Simple Green to clean your fingers for afterwards.
2 extra points for each part you are willing to flex seal. Gunner says, just be glad you didn't add the extra piece of Armageddon for the loser.
Oh my god.
Matt should have taken that bet.
Oof. I don't know that I would have been able to have come up with such clever answers.
If you would have been dreading it the whole time.
When in doubt, go with the bedroll.
It's true. That's my go-to now.
Somehow that stupid...
Stop rubbing your eye.
I'm pretty sure that I'm safe, but I'm sealed away. I've.
You know what we can also do during the 24 hours of Satan, because we should talk about some of the other things we can do.
Armageddon breaks.
No, I was thinking we could have flying cars playing on a big screen to keep people's attention focused on racing.
Yeah, just a loop of flying cars on the projector, just over and over and over.
You'll get the story eventually.
Yeah.
I think she was under.
I'm pretty sure. Yep.
Who was the casting director? No. You not think?
So does her dad know that she's dating this 4-year-old?
I kind of, the dad was super angry, but I kind of get why.
It wasn't just a
dude,
failing hobby
quit
shop.
hanging around the hobby shop. I know what you're doing. I hit the wrong lever on my chair.
She's too young. Danny Tremblay, I've got good and bad news. I did finally have Scale Builders Guild stickers. They're already sold out, though. You missed it. I posted it everywhere. I posted it on the YouTube community page, Facebook, Instagram. Talked about it on YouTube. They're gone. Sorry.
Or a hot item.
Moose Jaw.
Will it be a 24-hour live stream?
Oh, that's a yes. Needs to be.
Yeah. How many people do you think we could get to compete in this?
I think, what do we do? Teams of 2 or 3?
Teams of 3.
3
probably,
seems that seems most reasonable.
Yeah.
Man, you think we
8-hour stints. Jesus, Joe, what's going on over there?
Pizza has arrived.
Earthquake!
Pizza has arrived.
Moose Jaw, are you available this Sunday?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm hoping if everything progresses fine, I should be available.
I'm glad to hear it. I hope you're feeling better.
What we don't know, or what we don't know right now, is that Joe has actually positioned the camera so it's actually on the ceiling.
He's laying down.
He's lying down.
I do have my leg propped up here and sitting like a.
And I know exactly what you're going through. I suffered with sciatica for years.
Yeah.
So
I accidentally on the mod chat hit video when I got on the floor in pain and stretching out, and I think it was Phoenix or Jesse, and I'm like, why is that person on my phone? They thought I fallen and couldn't get up.
Alex is saying,
Like,
do I need to organize this race?
start-
Ooh, we could get Alex would be a great race director.
I
So
agree.
we've
Let's
got
get
a
him
great
doing
on-road
this.
track out here as well, Alex. And I think this is a good place to have it,
Call him up.
right?
Call him up.
So I'm wondering, do you think we could get 10 teams?
30 people? I think we could probably
I mean,
manage that.
to get that many people, I mean, even just in the NorCal area, I think it's probably possible. But
Oh yeah.
I think we could end up with at least 10 teams.
Camtech's not going to know what hit him.
Holy
He'll
sales!
be sitting in front of his computer going, "Blimey,
These California blokes are buying everything.
Hazel." I'm assuming his wife's name is Hazel. Hazel, we have enough of these Camtechs. We're going to have to get some more Satan motors.
I'm sure the RC Country guys be in it.
Yes, I think it's very
We'll
possible.
put posters up.
It'll be-
Get your teams
We're gonna
ready.
have to get a handful of cases of these things. Just a pile of smoked Satan motors at the end.
Yes.
So yes, this Sunday though, the reason I asked Moose Jaw if he was available, hopefully he is that I'm going to employ him to help film the TRX6 video.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go try and set our new speed record with it. So
I'm so excited.
I'm
I
nervous and excited.
really want to see you succeed,
I as well.
but a slightly larger portion of me wants to see you fail.
If I fail, I hope that it's spectacular.
Yeah, exactly, and on film.
Yeah.
I don't want a repeat of what happened to me, and you just kind of catch it at the tail.
Oh, I was like,
Wait.
yeah.
No, you saw the whole thing. It happened.
Yeah.
Did it?
No,
I
yeah,
have to pay
it was
attention
pretty.
to the
It was
chaos.
pretty much on film. It was just very
Abrupt.
small, but you could hear the
So-
energy even in that. Yeah.
Yours would make a much more interesting.
Oh,
noise,
it
I
really
think.
would. It would be so.
And I don't want to jinx it. Knock on wood
Yeah.
for you, America.
Agreed. That's I really do not want to explode all that carbon fiber.
No, that would be a mess.
Oh my god, yeah. Fires get those views, Alex says. I will have a fire extinguisher with me, just like last time. I brought a fire extinguisher with me.
Just like I did. I had one too.
That's it.
And I almost needed it because that battery was pretty bent.
I just, being in California, where we are, fire is always, it's not something that I just don't want that headline.
Nope.
So,
Local idiot burns down woods.
exactly. So,
Austin Versteeg, thanks for the $5. I solved the Capra axles on UMG 6x6 problem I asked about on the last live stream. Mofo RC has a dual output trans with divorce kit. Right. I think you said that last time. I think I caught that. I'm glad you solved it. Thanks for the $5.
there you go. RCPC update. Paul, that is also, it's all I have to do is finish the machining on my side plates. And then get the wrap put on.
Stickers done.
Yeah, get the wrap put on. But the machining is the big thing. And it's a multi-operation machining, which is right now. So just these are the side panels for the Semi. But as you can see, they're quite long. However, I can't install these as they are because my new side panels are already in there. So what I need to do is machine these down on the outside so that they fit on the inside of that border, and machine pockets on the back that hold those thin magnets I have. But my travel on my CNC is not this long, so I have to do a portion of it and then reposition this with accuracy so that I can do the other portion.
Wow.
So yeah. Who's the wrap guy? I use Freaky Skins. F-R-E-Q.
Skins.
F-R-E-Q. Skins with a Z.
Yeah.
Z guys.
A couple people suggested, Joe, that you should wear some goalie gear.
I got some steel toe boots and some hockey shin guards.
Yeah, you're gonna.
I hope
need
it doesn't get any higher than that.
Oh man.
Will there be any Southern Ontario Satan practicing beforehand? Yeah, I could totally do some. If anyone else has a Cam Tech in my area, by all means, maybe we'll do some drag racing and then we'll bust out our Cam Tech Satans.
Yes. Whew.
Once again, Josh comes up short
Yeah.
because your machine isn't long enough.
Yeah. I'm
That's the joke.
hopefully I can get
That's
that.
the joke.
I know that Simpsons reference. That's the only one I know because it's a meme.
The goggles do nothing.
But I think I'm also going to take my Traxxas Drag Slash with, and then drag race. I'll have Moose Jaw drive it. So.
Are you going to drag race a drag
Yeah,
car?
with the 6x6.
Oh, that's yeah.
Joe Mendoza, Freaky Skins is the one who makes the wraps specifically for the Rippers, so you can get them from him.
There you go. I have to reach out to Neil because the thing that I'm doing for the PC.
The other guy's
I
not
got an
getting
email
it.
back. He's like, I don't get it. Is this like an RC car thing? And I was like, no.
Neil can do matte finish
Just
too.
make me some stickers. Oh,
Yeah.
you can? Okay.
So there you go.
Tell him I'm gonna give him shoot him a
Will
message.
do.
What is it? Email still?
Yes.
Okay.
Or you can fax. Either way, whatever works best for you.
Facts.
Well, he is
1990.
pretty
All right.
So there you go.
Uh,
and yes, Gunner's I think
well-
going to bring his X Max with. So he's got a ready to race X Max.
Street-tuned X Max.
It's gonna run us all
So-
over.
It'll be a good video brought to you by Traxxas.
Blue Dooley, no, I have not gotten the RCPC driving yet because Josh is stalling.
Yes.
I'm ready to go.
Are you eating Big
I'm
League Chew?
fully ready. Yeah.
What?
Doesn't everybody?
Who are
Oh,
you?
we're back on the. We're in Little League, man.
Oh man, it's the best. It's out of here.
Do you
Richard.
have that ironically?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Not
No, I
purpose.
buy this every week, Josh.
You know,
It's a staple.
in fact, I've been addicted to this stuff since I was playing second base in the Little League team.
I just can't quit it, man.
God.
Why do you think I got this bug here? I got to spit it out and like full realism.
All right. Well, Moose Jaw, we will, of course, talk and get everything planned
Yep.
out. So,
Yes, thanks again, and a lot of fun.
eat your
and-
pizza.
Thanks for the great questions, Joe. Enjoy that za.
Oh, yeah. I'll do the old salutation goodbye, cheeseburgers and fries.
God.
And goodbye.
All right.
Oh.
Joe.
Yep. The preparation.
That's fantastic. I'm glad I beat you again.
I know. Oh, I missed one from David Urban. Can you get this to Moose Jaw? Props to the painter. Well, thank you, David. And I will see him Friday. Or Sunday, I mean. Not Friday.
Give him the $2.
$5.
Jay Walker, Matt, you are by far my favorite hipster.
It is ridiculous, the things that you do.
Just no biggie. Just
when did
whipping
you
out
buy
the old
Big League Chew?
A couple of days ago.
You were just at the store?
No, I was at a coffee roast. No, it was just it's a deli. Makes like sandwiches, fresh sandwiches and stuff.
Oh, like a deli.
That's what I just said, a deli.
Yeah.
All right. And he's got like a whole candy wall. That's what they call chocolate bars in America. Candy bars. And then he had Big League Chew in 2 different flavors. And my best friend who lives across the street, we were talking one day and he's like, "Oh man, remember Big League Chew? That was the best. I used to love grape." And they had grape and original, so I bought him a pack of grape and kept a pack of original for myself and made him the happiest guy in the whole world.
Grape was absolutely the best choice.
I like original, but I like plain. Plain is sort of my favorite.
Yeah, that does make sense. Robbie is asked, where do you do your speed runs at? Honestly, I haven't found like areas like that you would use for normal speed runs because, for one, Matt and I, when we were doing the speed runs on the TRX-6, we were using the factory radio, and you did not have a ton of range. So
No. There was a lot of running for me, like running after the truck.
With the radio out, like, more reception.
Yeah.
So, I do have a new receiver to put in there. Got a few little things there, but the beef jerky that was like the chew that came in the chew can, I used to buy that all the time. That was so good.
Thanks, Fadug Willman. Thank you for the $1.99 Big League Chew Fund.
Nothing grape flavored should be anyone's flavor or favorite, Alex says. Grape and like artificial grape, I love it. Love it.
We got OJ, cola, purple stuff, Sunny D. Oh, give me some of that purple stuff.
Grape soda, liked it too.
I bet you did.
I mean, great. I haven't had it in quite a while, but
you mean they don't make a fermented pineapple flavor?
For adults who still love Big League Chew?
Don't you love pineapple? Wouldn't you love it more if it was fermented? Purple drink. We have the best viewers ever. I have to hand it to these guys for coming up with some really great comments. It's fantastic. Thank you so much to everybody for watching. It really means a lot to me because I survive off of the gratitude of others. I need this positive reinforcement. It is really cool that you guys are the best.
Says it ironically. I'm genuinely.
I'm not saying it ironically.
If I don't get the the validation, I can't wake up.
Nicole, they didn't like me again.
Say something nice to me. Did I send you the comment of the week that I got?
Maybe.
It was about the bomber. No. It was a pretty good one.
Is this like?
I don't know if I could. I don't know if it's read out loud.
Send it to me on.
I will. And I didn't delete it though. I don't delete comments like that.
No, I don't delete comments.
It was on. I think it was on the last bomber upgrade video I did where I was doing the axle upgrades.
Okay. Yep.
Anyway, there was some very interesting words thrown around. Paraphrase was everything you say is a lie and you're a bad person. In a lot of with
Everything you say is a lie and you're a bad person.
Basically. I sent you but yeah, it was basically, yeah, that's basically what it was, with some, some other stuff thrown in there. But yeah, well, all right. I replied with actually just a nice comment.
Well, that's, kill him with kindness. That's what I do too.
Yeah, I rarely just try. Although,
this is great.
And I didn't take it this way, but evidently I let Nicole read it because I don't know why, but and she's like, he called me fat. Not me, but she says that, and I didn't read it that way, but I see how she read it that way. And
I see. Yes, and that's pretty mean.
So Nicole's like, all right, what was it?
What I usually do is I do some research and I find these people.
Oh, you did send me that last one. You got that one.
That was a good one.
It was I do not get, honestly, I don't get, yeah, no kidding. I do not get many shitty comments.
No, neither do I.
I don't think that we're in a field where, or, this type of RC like that we're doing. I don't know that it's the type where it breeds that as much.
No, correct. Our hobby is pretty niche.
Our part of the RC hobby, because
yeah, exactly.
We're not racers. We're not racers.
We're not. That's sort of like, there's that other genre of RC YouTubers that just kind of RC everything, but not scale.
Right.
We broke it. We're definitely not them.
Yeah.
Because they have a lot of viewers.
Right. Exactly.
They drive Lamborghinis. But that's not really the goal. Like, for me, it's always just been a hobby and it's just fun. And I like doing it, and if people like watching me do it, then that's great.
Right.
But we don't usually get the negativity that I think some of those people probably get.
I think that it does circle more in that area.
Yeah.
So when I do get them, which it does happen, normally at this point, we've done it for a while. Like, I get it and I can laugh it off and I don't really care.
Yep. I share it with somebody so they can laugh with me.
Yeah.
And then I forget about it.
Exactly. So that's
because I think, as my wife put it so eloquently today on her Instagram, let me quickly find it here because I put it in my stories. Where is it? Life is too short to care about what people on a free app on your phone think about you.
Wow.
It's pretty true.
I spend a lot of hours a week for people to watch me on a free app on their phone.
But they like you.
Yeah, sure. Hey,
they like you. That's cool.
Speaking of a free app on your phone.
Sorry. Before you do that, Psycho 13 Garage, thanks for the $5. You guys provide the highlight of my day multiple times a week, especially through this last year and a half. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Sky Drive, thank you for the $5. How about turning bombers into Icelandic style Formula Hill climb trucks for monthly mayhem?
Boffs can
be fun. I don't think it's a monthly mayhem style challenge, because usually those are like, take something that's this and try and make it do something completely opposite.
That would be
where bombers like it's not that far out of the vein. Like, go fast off road up stuff.
But we could use that as a basis for what, maybe like take a Arma infraction and foff it,
or Tiny Dancer, or
Did you just call it a Tiny Dancer?
Yeah.
What's wrong? It's the beef jerky, isn't it?
Yeah. Keep saying that through your big league chew. Like,
speaking of, it's been about 3 minutes. It's better spit it out.
Yeah, it's about done. Now you're just causing jaw pain for no reward.
Yeah. Exactly. Just chewing. Psycho went on to say, and we've inspired him to do more in the RC hobby and make his own videos as well. Even better. That's great.
Yes, no kidding.
Glad we can help inspire people.
And, making videos is just, even if it's just for your own documentation, it's worth it. I say, like, you're thinking about you want to start a YouTube channel, just do it. And if you think you really want to grow, just make a commitment to be consistent. Then you'll build an audience of people who like to watch. And if you're consistent, that will keep growing. Yep.
Consistency is key. Also, trying to find content that you think other people would enjoy. Like if you've got, you come up with something that no one else has done before, or, you're really into the modeling aspect of it or the weathering, or, find a subject that you think you've got some longevity in, something you can build content on, and something you can build series out of. I think that's the thing. If you can have multiple episodes about the same thing.
But make sure no matter what it is, it's something that you're going to enjoy.
Right, exactly.
Don't just try and find that thing. You're like, I think people would watch that, and do it. Just make sure it's first something that you like, because nothing is worse than making content that you despise. I've done it. Yeah. Matt and I have both done it. I think we know that. Sometimes you just have to do it for one obligation or another. Sometimes it starts out one way, and then by the end of it, you're just like, I don't like it anymore.
I wish I didn't do that.
And thank you, Psycho 13 Garage, as well. So much appreciated. But yeah, and even if you just want to start at first, just doing what you like, and then building there to find those things, that's great. Just do it.
Yeah.
He says I'm not on camera yet, but I wasn't on camera until I had several thousand subscribers. All of it was just camera over my shoulder, just my hands.
I didn't even do that. All I started with was running videos. And you know who inspired me to do that? Headquake. That's where I got my inspiration to start a YouTube channel. I was like, he's making videos with tiny trucks. I know how to edit things. I'm sure I can learn how to film things. And I just kind of built on that. And that was always my first love, and it still is. I love making running videos. They don't get the views, but I don't really do it for the views. I do it because I really enjoy it, and I want to document it, and I want to have a living history of all the tiny trucks I've built.
It is funny that the difference. So for me, running videos are one of my least favorite. It's the difference between you are a videographer. I do not excel at that area. I do not take great photos, and I do not take great cinematic style video. It's just not my realm.
Right. I am not good at instructional stuff.
Right. I like tech heavy, explanation tech heavy, which, let me tell you, also not a lot of views in that area. You want the most views? Read what's on a cardboard box.
Maybe even open a box.
2 separate videos though.
Part 1, we're reading the box.
Come back next time when we check out what's inside. And I despise.
I don't watch
unboxing video, whatever it is. If you're reading what's on the box in a video, it's absolutely a turn off. I'm done. Next video.
Hemi Storm's the same way. He's like, you can read, presumably.
Yeah,
I need to read this for you.
I just can't. And I've bought a number of things, like for Friday night videos, and honestly, there's things on there like the boxes that would have terrible translations on them or just bad instruction. But still.
Fajan.
Yeah. I'm still not going to read it. even though it would be somewhat funny. But
What's it say on the inside of that capo box? I'm your freaking baby.
no, it says,
Freaking capo, freaking everyone.
yeah, it's like, yeah, it's, oh God, it's like cap fucking designed capo fucking everyone, something like that. Yeah. Because did you see the explanation? So they have a capo, the Chinese company. They have a big shirt. The inside of one of the boxes, it says like capo design, capo fucking everyone. Because they saw a shirt in China that just said effing awesome. And they chose the wrong, someone told them what it meant, and they're like, dig it.
Oh,
And they
yeah,
chose
that's
the
great.
wrong
We're gonna put
word
that in the
out of the
box.
two of them, which one meant cool.
Yes.
Like, got nailed it. Awesome design, awesome decision.
How many of these should we print up? Thousands. Should we check any of this before we do it? No. All right.
Yeah, don't run this by a single person who can speak the language. Josh
so
did
good.
do an unboxing, Justin Inconsistent said. That is interesting. Did I read the actual? I do agree. I have opened boxes.
I've done unboxings too, but I've
taken
not
things
read
out of them. But I don't think I've
never
ever
read
read
the
the
box.
boxes. I
No.
could be wrong. I've
Ross?
tried things on videos that I absolutely do not like.
Yeah, I've been there too. I've definitely done things where I'm like, I'm never doing that again.
Yeah.
Ross, a session on tips and tricks on videoing your RC. Funny you mentioned that. That will be coming soon once I get this new computer built.
Nice.
Do a whole editing sesh as well.
So Justin says there was no label to read. The mystery build. Okay. Yes, I did pull out what was in the box and go over everything. That kind of counts, but no. I reject your reality. Substitute my own. So,
Michael Banty said, when I was looking into getting a bomber, there was one channel where the person literally read Axial's press release and showed clips of the page panning like Ken Burns.
oh,
It was so
that happens
just
all the time.
boring.
A lot of YouTubers will, as soon as the video is released, they will grab the images from the website and then just like, or use the actual product video pieces, and it's super
so lazy.
It's super, especially with just like adding something. Like it used to be more of a thing when YouTube was smaller, but now it's just like a bunch of people. And honestly, if you want to get, you know, who also does not like when people do that is the companies that put out those cars. Like
they will send cease and desist letters, or they will just copyright strike you because you cannot do that.
Yeah, that's not how that works. That's not, doesn't fall under that, like the news, was it fair use?
Fair use, it doesn't.
So
you can use that stuff if you use it in a mocking or ironic way. So like if you make a joke about something and then you use that footage to help supplement that joke,
right,
that's okay because that's satire and you're allowed to do that.
You can use it in a news style way. Like I'll use certain things for the news, like I'll use a part of it. And then, you know, but that's basically the reason fair use was created, was for things like that.
News.
And
yeah,
then,
if I see a
if
video
there's channels
like
that do that consistently, usually especially if they're a large channel, manufacturers know, and they're like, we'll never send something to that person. Like,
yeah,
it's really bad.
It's just lazy. Like, wait, either go out and buy it and then do the review, or, you know, don't make that video. Just don't make it.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like you're just trying to make the content to get the clicks, and it's in bad taste. But people will do it because it will get the clicks.
Oh, it totally will. Because what happens is with YouTube and like many other platforms, the moment you click, if you get in past a certain point, they qualify that as a view, and then it gets monetized, and then that person makes a little tiny fraction of a penny on that view. So what they do is they intentionally make it seem as if they already have that vehicle and you're just waiting to see the actual thing, and then they just never show it.
Yeah. Yep. It's there's lots of that stuff, and it's, for me, I don't know that there's, there's lots of things that we've talked about this before. Lots of things you can do on YouTube to get, especially if you just if you're wanting to make money on YouTube. Like if that's your goal, there's certain things you should do. Honestly,
not this.
Doing videos like that with the clickbaity titles, seeing like you have it first, and doing a review of a product page and product video is one of them. But
yep.
I tell you what, if it's one way to make sure you don't find yourself into getting things from manufacturers, and I would rather make way less money on YouTube and have good relationships with manufacturers, like where they've become actual friends.
And these people are our friends.
Like it's a small world. If you're even if you become you can become a YouTuber, you can start a YouTube channel today. And if you do good work and consistent and you can be in that world, which is a small world, it's not going to be tomorrow, but in a year, you can be in there. If you're doing things, you're putting your best effort, you could film and edit everything on your phone. You could.
You totally could.
Phones are so good now that you could do that. You could film and edit and upload everything from your phone. You could download Canva and make your thumbnails on your phone. Everything. And you could still become a part of it.
Yep.
Just make good content.
That's all it is. And
if you do things in a I'm not saying the other way, under things are unethical. That's not what I'm saying. But if you do things like in the best ethical fashion you can, you could do it.
And the other thing is, because this industry is so small, it's not like all of these people who work at all these companies don't talk to everybody that works at the other companies, right? So if you do something dumb and piss off, I don't know, just pull one out of a hat. If you piss off Element, there's a strong likelihood that everybody else knows that you did that.
Right.
Like any of the people who we deal with on a day-to-day, or however many days we talk to them in a week or in a month or whatever, they watch our shows. They are watching right now.
So, and I meant it when I said it. No.
And they know what we do, and they follow along. And if you are one of these people who either takes advantage of a situation or doesn't live up to expectations, that's the end.
Yep.
And it ends quickly. So
it absolutely can.
Yeah. For me, it's just I am a genuine person who genuinely loves this hobby, and that's what I want to keep doing, is promoting this hobby and getting more and more people into it and having fun. At the end of the day, that's all I want to do.
I have a question for you regarding it. I want to. There's
before you ask.
Yep.
Ozzy RC Girl, thanks for the $5 redues. I'm visually impressed, and sometimes the unboxing videos help. Okay.
I get that some people like it. If you have the car, just make the video on the car. The car is what matters. You're going to throw the box away.
The box is, it has some good relevant information on it, but present that information by not reading it off the box. Do your homework. Do your preparation. Look at the box.
The box is
understand all the
text
features
of a photo of the thing that's inside the box. Take the thing out of the box, point at that part, and then say what it said.
Right. You can even repeat. You can even repeat what it says on the box. Just don't read it.
Your whole review can basically be what's on the box, but just by pointing at the actual vehicle. Like, this body features front hinge mounting with underpinned body clips.
Just show me the
portion. Yeah. So,
all right, what's your question?
Okay. Gunner, thank you. Says, before you guys sign off, just wanted to say thanks for the entertainment in the last year and the on-air sweating from my jerky. Gunner, it's been a pleasure.
It's damn good jerky. My wife and I comment every time. The other day I was like, oh, I'm kind of dizzy. And she goes, your iron is probably low. I said, I think I should eat some jerky.
God.
It works every time.
You're genuinely the same person on and off camera. It's amazing.
It's true. I am. That's why this works so well. I don't have to be anybody else.
This comment that made me think of this question, it was from Exo Froggy. Either. It says, I'm still trying to figure out how to get RCs for review. Yeah. That sometimes you have to buy them first, or get a relationship with a hobby shop so that you can buy one, go review it, not without running it, maybe even, which is fine sometimes, and then return it. And you see if you can get a rapport going and promote the hobby shop. Lots of times that can help. Anyway, what I wanted to ask you, Matt, was what was the first RC car you were given?
Oh, that's a great
question. Know it? I know mine. I remember it. I remember calling my wife at the time to tell her.
Be like, they're going to give me one of these.
Yes. Because it was insanely, like, couldn't believe it, to me, like, just like the first time someone's gonna be like, I'm going to give you an RC car. Like, what?
I have to imagine, and I'm just going back in time, I think it might have been RC four-wheel drive.
Yeah.
I think it might have been the original Trailfinder 2. When did that come out?
Let's see. Man, that would have had to have been
10.
Had to been after 10. It could have been 10ish, somewhere in there.
If it wasn't RC four-wheel drive, it was Axial, but I don't think it was. I think it was RC four-wheel drive because I was doing a lot more like just super hardcore scale builds.
Yeah.
I had Axials, obviously, but I think they took notice of that and then they started sending me things. But I think it might have been RC four-wheel drive. But I think it might have been because I was a team driver. It may have been Axial. And now I have to think about what it would have been.
I think I have a two-part answer for my own question now that I remember. My first one that was sent to me for free was a two-wheel drive HPI Wheelie King. Because I was designing parts. And the Wheelie King had just come out, and we had started trying to. And I just started a relationship with TCS Crawlers, which was like the big shop, online store at the time.
Yeah, I remember TCS.
I was designing. I was just going to start designing for them. He got a hold of me. He's like, "Hey, would you be interested in designing parts for us?" It's like, "Yeah, definitely." He's like, "Okay, I'll send you a Wheelie King to design." And I was just like, "What?" Like, no way.
Impossible.
And it was, but then the first one that I was actually given as like a media car was from Axial, and it was the RTR version of the AX10 that came with the big buzzard body on it. You remember that thing? And it came with open diffs.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. See, okay, so you were in that end of it much earlier than I was.
Yeah, because that would have been like 2007.
Yeah.
2007, 2008.
Right. So I think I was probably 2 years behind you.
Okay.
Maybe. I was definitely I was playing with them then, but I don't think I was like on it. And I didn't really even start making videos until I can't even remember now.
Yeah. So
but yeah, it must have been Axial, and I bet you it was like, I bet you they sent me a Honcho or something.
Yeah, that
RTR Honcho could have been it.
That could. I'm just trying to think. Let's see, the 2007. Let's see. Trying to see.
Let me just go back to my videos here.
I received that first RC car on April 16th, 2007. That was when I got the two-wheel drive Wheelie King from TCS. Let's see. I built some stuff after that. I designed the X Trail on August 29th of 2007. And that was a huge success. That was when flat rail chassis were cool and okay.
Right.
Okay, and yeah, I got the AX10 RTR just before the release, and the release was on March 27th, 2008. So
Holy crap. Okay, I figured out what it was.
okay,
I think it was the Axial Yeti. That was the first thing they sent me.
which was like
2014.
2014.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeti was released in 2014.
And
just
then
before
the next
July,
thing,
I think.
yeah, that's
2014.
right. The first video I did was July 12th, so that would have been right in there for it, I think.
Yeah, that sounds.
The next one was the Yeti XL
Oh yeah. Did you get the RTR or the kit?
RTR.
Yeah, I got the kit, and that was a big kit.
And they sent me the Spawn, and then it just spiraled out of control from there.
Yeah.
Hey, Robbie Bobster, thanks for the $5 Australian dues. Bomber, Gatekeeper, or Laser Nut, and why? I need something capable. My collection is scale performance limited. Of
Bomber.
those three, Bomber.
Bomber for sure.
Yep, Bomber for sure.
Yep.
It's the best of those three. Laser Nut is fun and fast, but it's all open. It's really meant to be more of a speed kind of buggy thing.
It's almost like it needs a track. It doesn't have to be a smooth track. It can have like rock, but it needs to be something that's like track like.
Yep.
You know? That's where that car is really best. I mean, or bashing in kind of the proper type of terrain.
For sure.
But yeah.
And Gatekeeper is a interesting truck for sure. I had a pretty decent time with that one. But I found I just didn't like the proportions of it. I felt like if you're going to have something like that, it should be a 2.2. So honestly that's why I would choose
the Ecto better than the Gatekeeper.
Yeah, I think the Ecto looks better than the Gatekeeper.
And it's basically the same vehicle. And again, it's one of the things I should have liked the Gatekeeper more because it's caged and that's the style that I typically like. But the Gatekeeper, it's just got so much going on up front. It just didn't drive like I wanted. And
right.
I think the cage proportions left a little bit on the table. But the Bomber is just it's a big, solid axle car of its own. And it's just a great car.
Yep. It's killer.
And if you want, you can go leave me a super hateful comment and call my wife disrespectful things on the videos of where I did some modifications of it.
Hey, Tom Kirby Green, thanks for the $23.99 British pounds. Ooh wee. Spicy. That's like $80. Thanks very much, man. By all means, ask a question. I'm happy to sit here and answer it. And I'll be nice and kind about it too.
Right.
Moose Jaw said, special guest idea, Camtech owners.
You know what?
I'm sure there's at least 5 or 6 of them out there.
I've got it. Yeah, right. Or does he mean the actual owners of Camtech?
Oh, yeah, he means the owners of Camtech. That makes more sense. Let's get Satan on here. He'll be so confused.
Yeah. It's like, wait, what do you guys do? Why do you like this?
Why do you want to buy this? I made these as a joke.
Yeah, like, well, my wife is ringing, but I'm guessing she landed in Charleston.
Oh, that's nice. Yes, wait. I definitely just had a derp moment there.
Yeah. God.
Yeah. Well, it is 11.
Yep.
I do have a full day tomorrow.
I'm going to get back to inventory.
Oh, yeah. You're doing inventory like I've already done.
Except mine's much more complete and includes things in my room. Joe, thank you very much. Hey, Josh, I have one of those chassis you designed, and I'm not sure what to do with it. The X
Throw it in the garbage.
Psh, the X Trail's a classic.
I guess you can recycle it.
It's still basically.
Oh no, the X Trail. Yeah.
It's basically the same as any of the flat rails now. You're good.
Yeah. You could actually start comping with that.
Right. Phoenix says
Tom
answer
Kirby,
it until the room is.
Tom Kirby Green followed up. No question. Just really appreciate the community and the content. Shucks. Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Oh. Yeah. So, well, it's been a great one. And
yeah, it has been. It's been excellent.
68.
Oh, we're getting so close to that magic number.
The shippy episode.
We can do it all about shippy, because by then, hopefully, I will have actually shot the final video and done some actual running time with it. So we'll
hopefully it's not the top speed of my TRX6.
Oh yeah, you really do want to break that 69, don't you?
I do. So, and then you and I have to get together and discuss when we're going to do
RCPC finale.
Well, that and the TRX6 videos. So I think we should release them at the same time. Your update on TRX6 with your painting and all that. And
here it is. It's a TRX6 again.
Yeah, like look at this. Remember what this thing? Not that.
Not that anymore.
It's now different
things. The claw.
Just to see it come back to an actual RC.
I kind of covered that last
in your live video,
but we can do it again. Yeah,
it's fun. Lots of people don't watch live videos.
Yes, it's true. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Much appreciated. To the following: Gunnar Nissen, Feisty Goat, Seafart Fire Truck, Gunnar Nissen again, Brian Sherwood, Gunnar Nissen again, Austin Versteeg, Doug Willman, Psycho 13 Garage, Aussie RC Girl, Robbie Bobster RC, and Tom Kirby Green. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Thanks, Gunnar Nissen, Seafart Fire Truck, Brian Sherwood, Scott O'Blander, Dale C, David Urban, Skydrive, Psycho 13 Garage, Gunnar Nissen again, and Joe Zaniga.
Yeah.
I got it. Nailed it.
Hit the like button on the way out. We'll see you next week. Josh, you're doing a Friday, aren't you?
I am.
What are you going to build?
I don't know. I do have a couple of Tamiya kits here because Nicole did request that I wait on the Toy-An until she returned. So
check it out, guys.
What did that? Oh, you got actual JIS tips, huh?
Yep.
I just changed it all to, but still, it's a good idea.
Good to have.
Good to have. All right. Later, everybody. Thanks for joining. Hit the like button on your way out, and we'll see you next time.
Lightroom Live next Tuesday. Again, finally.
There you go.
See you next week. Take care, everybody. Good night.
See you.
Love you. Bye.